www.epic6p.com. That's the company. That's the website. Stuff's actually coming soon, believe it or not. You might want to check it out. I normally tell you, fuck that place and who cares, but no, check it out, epic6p.com. Pretty soon there's going to be some new content. Also, our other sponsor is Ong with Scentsy. If you can go to perfect.scentsy.us for all their products. It's wickless candles and other scented delights. Perfect for Mother's Day coming up. For more information, you can give our boy Ong, that's A-N-G, a call at 209-531-3959. I think we're ready to start the show.
I'm one of the baddest motherfuckers of all time. One of the best singers and one of the best looking motherfuckers you've ever seen. Hold my drink, bitch.
Hey, everybody, we're all gonna get laid.
I'm gonna put my nutsack on your drum set, okay?
They say having casual sex nowadays is like playing Russian roulette. And I know I've thrown my dick on the crack table many a night.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
God's watching me do number 2? Oh man, I'm a sinner and God's a pervert.
Well, it's been a couple weeks.
Yeah.
About a couple weeks.
About a couple weeks.
Due to some unforeseen self-caused technical difficulties, we have been off your computers or iPods or Galaxies or whatever the hell you listen on. We've just not been here. If you were on Facebook, we try to keep you posted on what's going on. But yeah,
Our bad. We didn't mean it. Just, as they said in Forrest Gump, shit happens.
yeah. Well, I guess before we get into it, we should probably explain to people what exactly happened.
Yeah, our computer got AIDS.
Well, it didn't get it didn't get AIDS. I'm going to talk in hypotheticals because I think some of this may be illegal. Let's say two of your favorite podcast hosts. Let's call them Shmee and Shmay. They were going to record a bonus episode one day, and they went onto the software that they use, and it wasn't working right. So they're like, you know what I'm going to do?
Update.
We're going to update the software, and not only that, we're going to update the whole operating system.
Why not? I mean, because sometimes that has to happen.
And normally that's a great idea because,
Yeah.
You want the most up-to-date software, the most up-to-date
Right.
New is better.
You update your phones, you update your tablets, you update your computers.
Right.
Why not?
When it's not a good idea is when you realize that you're using pirated software and a pirated operating system because you have a Hackintosh.
Yeah, that probably wasn't the best idea we had ever.
So, well, not us.
No.
Those other two hacks.
Yeah,
But
the
so
Shmee and Shmay.
Shmee and
those
Shmay.
bastards.
So what they did is they went ahead and updated, and the computer decided, you know what? Fuck you. I'm not going to work anymore.
Yeah, it says fuck Shmee and Shmay.
So we had to have they had to have their IT guy, Pocket Asian, come over and reinstall the operating system, reinstall everything. And he's a busy man. He works for a living. So,
I am going to, I think I'm going to talk to Shmee and Shmay and tell them that Pocket Asian deserves a table dance or a lap dance.
he deserves a hand job from you.
From me.
You just seem like you'd be more aggressive.
Well, he's a small Asian. I mean, you don't want me to do that. I mean, I don't know if I got tweezers big enough.
Wait, are we talking about V-Pain? V-Pain's also in the studio tonight, as per usual.
What's up, fucker?
He's in the background. This time I never got to explain what happened to me last episode either.
No, you didn't.
Okay, so rewind. Okay, so we were recording a episode and I started feeling sick as shit. Apparently I had a bout of the whole food poisoning.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was either from nachos at the Giants game.
Nachos.
Or an omelet from the waffle shop. I'm going to go with the waffle shop because it tasted funny to me.
Oh.
And so, halfway through the show, my stomach started feeling like I had two cobras in there.
Duking it out.
Yeah, duking it out, and I was like,
Yeah, you kind of looked like death warmed over.
yeah. So I had to, go to the bullpen and call over V Payne to be the closer, to be Eckersley over here, and I had to go pray to the porcelain god for about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So that's what happened there. But okay, now let's move to the that's the current button. So what's been up with you? I haven't seen you. I've seen you, but
We haven't
not in this capacity.
Yeah, we haven't been on the show in a while. So let's see what's going on in the last couple of weeks. I don't know, just normal everyday shit, work and play, and I've gone to my first soccer games. I went last week. My friend Chris is all right. Wait, before you give me the rassing about the soccer, yeah. All right, one, I'm not a big sports guy. We all know this.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm also a fan of not being in the house. So, Chris hits me up and he's like, "Hey, what are you doing Saturday?" Not really doing anything. What's up? There's a women's college soccer game going on. I was like, well, there'll be bitches and
Wait, whoa.
wait before you razz. Hold on. So yeah, we went to go see that, and it was for it was a charity game. It was for like kids with kids or adults who've had like amputations or things due to like trauma or disease or whatever else, and so they were having a charity game. But like these kids are they still play sports, so they got like the like Polo Tink from the Olympics, like people like that.
Like Blade Runner, the
Yeah.
without the murdering of his wife.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And so that was Saturday, and so like we went, they did that, and that was pretty cool. It was pretty chill, And then Sunday we went to the San Jose Earthquakes because Chris is part of the fucking hooligan squad that they have. I forgot the name of the damn group, but fuckers are badass, man. And went in pregame for like 4 or 5 hours of just like pre-gaming and eating and bullshitting and talking, and went to the game and started it up. And it was a really damn good time. And now I actually understand why in soccer it's okay to tie. I never knew why, but now I understand why. They go by points. So at least if you got points, your point system ranks you up.
I'm gonna stop you right there because soccer is fucking retarded. Okay. First of all,
but you can't really. You can't. This is a world sport.
First of all, sir,
just because it didn't start here.
Wait. You live in America, Los Estados Unidos, the greatest country. No, the greatest country in all of the world. Don't ever disparage this country, but
I don't know about greatest.
It's
We're
the
up
greatest. No. There's nothing better than this. You go around the world and you live somewhere else and you tell me that's better. I guarantee you can't. Especially you with your lethargy. There's nowhere in the world that would be okay.
Wait, America lets me get away with being fat? Though?
Exactly. But soccer is a sport for third world countries and Euro trash. That's what it's for. It's for greasy Euro bastards and people who are poor who can't afford a mitt or can't afford I don't know, any other accessory that goes along with it. That's why they have one ball for 40 people. And then it's so much wrong with the goddamn sport. First of all, okay, the scoring. If it's okay if you finish in a 0-0 tie and that's okay, for one, you're probably a commie fuckboy. And for two, you just like to be bored. You like to watch people run laps up and down the field with nothing else in some short-ass shorts.
No.
And then when they get tired,
right,
what they do is they fall down and they grab their knee and pretend that they're hurt. So a stretcher comes out, they get him off the field, and a referee goes over to another guy who didn't even touch the bastard, and puts a little colored card in his face and just stares at him. And then he has to exit the field for, I don't know, X amount of time or whatever. And then the guy makes a miraculous comeback and jumps off the stretcher and is doing fucking bicycle kicks and shit. It's the okay, if you thought Vlade Divac in the NBA was the flopper, then you haven't seen soccer. It's an abomination to mankind. It should honestly just be wiped off the face of the earth. It's track with a ball. That's all it is. It's retarded.
I say you go to a game first.
Okay, I don't need to.
Just go to a game.
No. I live in America. If I'm going to go to a game and I'm going to spend my hard-earned American dollars, I'm going to go to there's 3 great sports that we as Americans created. Football, Americano.
Right.
Baseball. And basketball.
Okay.
All right. Those are all going to get my dollar before some commie Euro trash poor sport gets it. Fuck that shit.
At least it ain't cricket.
I don't give that's in the same boat. Except for it's not Euro trash, it's like Indian and Fijian people.
I think Euro people too.
Whatever. No,
Yeah.
that's Asia technically.
Yeah, you might be right.
So yeah, I know.
I had a good time. The hooligans are fucking awesome, and like they I mean, I'm always down for pre-gaming and shit. So, you know, that was always a plus.
I mean, the thing that support the handies that sounded all right because it's supporting.
You were gonna give me shit because it was females though.
No, it is. I would. I won't.
I don't understand it. I never really understand that about you guys.
Well, because this is gonna sound sexist. And it probably is.
Why do dudes have a problem with chicks playing sports?
I just why would I want to go watch an inferior event? Okay, it's like saying, okay, I got tickets. I can go to a Giants game, major leagues, right? Or I can pay the same amount and go watch the AA team.
Okay.
Less talented individuals on the same size diamond doing the same thing,
Right.
but at an inferior level.
Okay.
Why would I go? When I can go watch LeBron James dunk a basketball or catching lobs from Dwayne Wade?
You like
why,
fuck Lisa Leslie?
Yeah. Why would I rather go watch Sue Bird or whatever? Short hair girls that out there running around who can't jump, who shoot all right. It's like watching basketball in 1952. It's a bunch of people who can't jump. They pass pretty good, and they're pretty unathletic. That's pretty much what you got. Everyone's, ooh, Brittany Griner, she dunks. She's 6'8". She has to lift her goddamn arm. If she couldn't dunk, I would say that she was the most uncoordinated, retarded bastard on the planet. And I don't know, women's sports, it's like, okay, I have daughters. And I support their athletic activities. But
that's a good point you bring up.
No, but would I ever say, oh, I'm not one of those guys, you can do it better than a guy can? No, you can't, because just the way you're built, just your just the way your muscle development, your size, your stature. Unless you're some freak of nature, I mean, you're not going to be able to, and that's fine. It's a different game.
Yeah.
But to watch an inferior version of a shitty game, that's where I have an issue. Like I can watch like softball or something like that. That's a different sport than baseball.
Okay.
But to watch the same game played by, I wouldn't watch the superior version of it. I wouldn't if you gave me a ticket and say you can go watch what's that fucker's name, the good looking Portuguese fuck,
Donovan.
No, Ronaldo. I don't know, whatever it is. The guy he makes a shitload of money.
All right.
You can watch him versus who's the WAP that's on Sports Center all the time. Messi.
Okay.
You can watch.
So motherfuckers better than I do.
Because motherfucker, I watch Sports Center every day, and they happen to they cater to Euros and people on the East Coast, and so you can give me tickets to go see that, and I'd be like, you know what you can do? You can take a pile of gravel, and you can grind it down. You could swallow it, shit it out, and then shove it right back up your asshole.
So if we invited you to a game, you're not going? Why not?
It's baseball season.
Okay, if we invited you to a game that would not conflict with a game of baseball, would you go?
No, because there's some form of baseball on. Not only that, I could be doing other things that are more appealing to me, like taking a shit. I don't know.
Such a dick. You're such a fucking asshole.
Like reading a book.
Whatever. I had a good
No,
time. I enjoyed the shit. And I was hanging out with fucking soccer hooligans, which are pretty fucking cool guys.
But they're American soccer hooligans. They're like the watered down.
No, not so much. That whole fucking club got into some serious shit.
They're like the Coors Light of hooligans. They're not burning down stadiums and shooting players. All right, like
that is true. That's true.
You get better hooligans at the bleachers at the Giants game. At least they're going to jail. at least 20 people are going to jail a day.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's whatever. But
Anyway.
so you watched the soccer game.
So I went to soccer,
and-
and then I came here and got my ass chewed out for it. But,
Yeah.
whatever. So anyway, so that was that, and then that was the weekend, and then once again, just through the week, just chilling out, whatever, and then today, had my doctor's appointment today for my first post-snip drop. So hopefully I call in another.
Well, you had some other news that you got from the doctor too that we need. We need
get
to
into
address.
That. We'll get into that later.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, so the first drop in the cup from the post nut snip. So I'll let you guys know how that is next week because I'll call and get the
I hope
results.
there's 1,000 live babies in there.
Nah, I'm going straight out the gate, son. 2 negatives. 2 negatives. No positive, negative. No. Just straight negatives. There's no Michael Phelps is out of the pool, son. The whole fucking team is out of the pool. There's nobody there.
No, you know,
Nobody there.
They got someone waiting in the wings.
Nah, nigga. No. And then what else? Saw my other doctor's appointment, and the doctor said, "Hey, you're fat." Basically, he said, "You know that for your BMI, there's this number,
BMI for people who don't know.
your body mass index, which I don't even know what it is. He didn't show me a number, but basically, he's like, it's this number here, and you are way fucking past it." He said, "There's like obese, and then there's morbidly obese, and then there's Jason." So I am past for my height being 5'5", being at 345. Apparently, is some fat nigga shit.
Well, I mean, the fact that you need a doctor to tell you that.
Well, I knew I was, I know I'm a biggin. I hate going up and down stairs because it makes my knees hurt and I can't fucking breathe when I'm done. So,
well, what are you gonna do about it? That's what I want to know.
I would like to know what we gonna do about it as a crew, because, yeah, I lack that self-motivation thing, so I kind of need, like, one of you fuckers to drive behind me in the car and, wear a white hood or something. Just give me some motivation around.
I mean, I that's just a hobby of mine on the weekends, regardless. I didn't know you were just down to have a good time.
Yeah, but we're not stopping at any trees. We're just going to run and then get back. There's no strange fruit hanging from these trees, buddy.
When you see the burning cross, that means it's time to wake up and run. All right, that's how that'd be the racist workout plan.
This is the KKK alarm.
It's 4 a.m. You look out your window. It's time to run.
Think we better move. So yeah, apparently Jason is a fat fuck. But anybody who knows Jason, yeah, you guys know me. I'm pretty much a big guy. Guy of larger stature, larger carriage, and I'm short. So yeah, I haven't seen my feet in years. If I look straight down, so whatever. I need to get my I need to get my black ass off the couch. Is what I need to
no
do.
bullshit. I mean, seriously, like you do really need to make some changes, because seriously, it's scary.
Yeah,
It is. I mean, knowing that when you get to that level, it's something can go wrong internally at any time, and so it's like shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I got this living thing I kind of got used to. I want to keep doing it.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, I really hope you can lose the weight, because
I think I can. I just have to decide that food tastes horrible and eat right, and not just shove down fucking 23
It's
ounce
not
steaks.
that food tastes horrible. It's that you just gotta be not lazy.
Yeah.
And decide that I'm gonna wake up. I'm not gonna eat till 3.
Huh?
Yeah, because sometimes you do this. You'll be lazy. You'll like lay in bed till like 2 or 3 on a weekend.
Ah, yeah.
Then you'll get up. So your metabolism. You need to be consistent. I need to eat something small in the morning. You need to start eating little bits all day long.
Yeah. No, I need to eat at least like 6 times a day.
Yeah, your metabolism needs to start going.
Yeah. I know the rules. I'm just a lazy fucking don't follow them. Like, I know the exercise rules. I know the diet rules. Like when I was at the gym doing fucking working out with the trainer and shit, I had a fucking blast. I cursed him out every fucking exercise because that shit was like a Russian torture house. But I got through it, and by the end of the day, I had a nice sweat going, and my muscles hurt, and I was like, fuck. But also at the end of the month, my fucking wallet was like, fuck.
How much was it for the trainer?
Dude, that shit was like, I want to say like almost at the end of everything about 700-800 almost
a month.
No. Just at the end of everything. But like I think for about a month, it was about because you signed the contract for however long, but it was 100 and something.
That sounds like a lot, but if you think about the amount you spend going out to eat.
Yeah, I know. And they broke that all down to me too. I was like, I don't know if I can afford it. And he was like, how much you spend on food? This. All right, well, see, the money that you're not spending on food, you can give us.
So if you go to Texas Roadhouse 4 less times a month,
yeah,
that's your trainer.
Yeah, that's a lot though. So I can go to the other gym down the road when they do the personal training for free.
But I almost think you don't need to go to one of those douchebags that work at the gym. I know a guy.
I know a guy.
I don't know a guy. Actually, a friend of mine knows a guy.
Wait a minute.
Who does a thing over at the college? Like,
all right.
It's
Why does it sound like at the end of this, I'm gonna be wearing concrete boots at the bottom of a river?
I think you go twice a week, and it's like $20 each session. I mean, $10 each session.
Yeah, this sounds like me ending up in concrete boots at the bottom of a river.
But it's some hardcore shit. Like it's awesome because you do this shit with like the weighted ropes and all this. I mean, he dudes like I think he fights like MMA or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'll hit up my friend about the guy who does the thing, and we'll
talk.
Well, besides,
so that's been me. Yeah. So hopefully, no babies, and I'm fat, and I need to make a lifestyle change.
There you have it.
So that's what's been going on in the land of Jason. About yourself?
Not a whole hell of a lot. Just. Still at death row.
Yeah.
Which is kind of funny because apparently now there's a chance that you've heard on the show, you've heard Banks, you've heard the General, you've heard V-Pain. There's a chance that we all could be working at the same establishment, at some point. Well, yeah, it could.
I'm hoping.
It could happen.
There'll be some smoke in the city, but
so. I mean, which means that none of us will keep our jobs very long. But
no, we will because we got shit to do, man. And now we can all get paid, and we can take vacation time together and fucking weekends off together. We gotta keep our jobs.
two of the 5 are gonna get fired.
No.
Guaranteed.
No.
Guaranteed.
No. We gotta have faith, sir. I'm not a big faith dude, but we just gotta believe that, Come on, we gotta keep each other on the straight and narrow. But
I'm a realist.
Lunchtime is gonna be a motherfucker though.
Everyone will be on different lunches though.
Think so?
Oh yeah, because it's all for the communication device department.
Yeah.
But yeah, besides that,
that's
just been following the news and all this shit going on around the world.
Yeah.
Or not even around the world, just here.
For the most part, I haven't followed the news. I mean, I kind of know the biggest shit that's happened in the last week or so, but.
Well, I mean, I would like to talk about a couple of things. Like,
all right, what you got?
First of all, okay, we all know what happened in Boston.
That 13-0 shutout from the A's?
No. The other thing.
I was going for a happy note first.
During the Boston Marathon, the bombing that happened at the finish line by those two commie fuckboys. But one thing, I don't want to talk about those two fuckers because really, like,
I don't even know who they are.
Yeah, and I don't want to say their name because I don't want to give them that because that's what they want. And every time someone on the news says their name, they're getting exactly what they want.
Isn't one of them dead?
One of them is. I hope they both do.
Yeah.
But what got lost during this whole time? That at the same time, a fertilizer plant right outside of Odessa, Texas, in this little town called West, exploded tragically. I mean,
I saw that explosion. That shit was fucking huge.
Yeah,
it went from fire to like fucking Hiroshima.
So, but the Boston thing dominated the news, and so.
Well, because being a terror attack, we've all learned that America's the American the media is they're gonna push fear first. So you gotta get the terror,
and that's what I kind of the point I'm kind of getting to. I'm really fed up with the way the media does this, where you had a story equally as tragic, more tragic, because there was I think 15 deaths now as opposed to 3.
Yeah,
in Boston. but all you hear about in the news is the commie fuck boys. You don't hear about, I think it was 13 volunteer firefighters that lost their lives in Texas, saving almost every single person in that building. They lost their lives, doing that. And you don't hear about their heroism. You hear about, why did this red bastard want to make a hot pot or whatever the fuck they called it, and blow shit up. And I really think that we're focusing on these foreign commie fuck boys and not these true American heroes in Texas that really
literally gave their lives.
Yeah, they gave their lives, and they're volunteer firefighters in a small town.
Yeah.
And to me, it's just, it just really bothers me that in this country we thrive off negativity, and we thrive off not necessarily negativity, but we care more about the shooters than we do about the people who got shot.
Yeah.
And I think that's I don't know when that happened in society. I mean, we've always glorified villains and gangsters in this country. Like, if you go back to like Al Capone or, even like the old James Cagney movies or whatever you're going back to, it's like, we've always done that. And that's fine. I mean, it's entertainment, whatever. But something happened where it crossed over, from the, the movies. And, now we would talk about these terrorists and these people who do these crimes all day. But, everyone could at this point could probably name, well, except for you, could name at least one of the two bombers, but
like I literally,
who could name any of the victims?
Yeah.
Besides people that are directly involved, not many.
Yeah.
And that's just really sad to me.
Yeah. I literally never watch the news. Like if I don't see shit on Facebook or somebody says, "Hey, did you hear about such and such?" I have no idea. So yeah, I can tell you either side, victim or perpetrator.
And to me, I think as a people, what we should all do is I think that media should get together and they should say, you know what? We can report the news. We could report the atrocity that happened.
Right.
And, but we don't name the people who did it. We don't give them any FaceTime on TV. We don't show once they're caught. And when they're caught, we don't show them any FaceTime. We don't give them any FaceTime. We don't give them any publicity, because these, egotistical, sadistic bastards. That's why they do shit like this, because that's what they want, the attention. And ultimately, whether it was that guy in Denver who shot up the Batman movie,
right,
or whether it's the
Sandy Hook kid,
any of that.
The mall dude.
Yeah, you
all this shit.
Yeah, you give them exactly what they want. And I think that the media can really, really put a stop to this if they just said collectively, we're not going to show this. I mean, they got rules for everything else. We can't say fuck on TV or radio, but you can show a guy who just killed 40 people. That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, don't let them say shit. FCC has rules for that.
Right.
FCC should have rules for publicity of these maniacal bastards.
Yeah, yeah. I'm with you. I hear you. Because, like you said, they get all the attention, and the victims, for the first week, they get the attention, but then after that, it's still just back to the perpetrators who are doing whatever. So, yeah, you're right.
And
that's why I don't watch the news, dude. It's too fucking depressing. And I know, like, maybe I should keep up with, like, current events and shit, and not going to have a decent conversation with people and blah, blah, blah. But you know what? I don't want to have that as my fucking water cooler talk. Like, I'd rather talk about other shit.
You just go to the whole ignorance is bliss.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, to me, I think it's important because those who don't know history are doomed to repeat it.
Well, yeah, but, I mean...
And it's important to know what's going on in your world, what's going on around your, directly surrounding you, like whether it's your economy, whether it's your, local government, whether
I know I should, but I've become the dude I used to talk about. I think where I'm just like,
well, I mean, some people become so detached that they end up being kind of like weirdos and like, I don't know, like secluded hermits. Not you, but
No. Like I said, if it's on Facebook, I know about it. If it's on Twitter, I'll see it. But news, rather, I don't watch the news because everything it is death, more death, a fire,
human interest story somewhere.
some human interest story, and then if it ain't that, so you go through all the bullshit first, and then it's the government shit, and we're still fucking broke, country's still in the shitter, and then you leave from that, and it's like, highlight of the sports. Oh, and your sports team lost, or maybe they won. That's your highlight of the fucking news, and then it's Tyson the skateboarding bulldog or Skippy the surfing squirrel. Like that's all the news has become.
Well, I think
like,
I don't watch the news. I read articles online.
Yeah, I don't do that shit either.
I mean, that's how I stay in. I'll read the paper, because I don't need commercials. I don't need to sit there. I don't need some fucker reading to me. I can read myself. I'm an adult.
Yeah.
And which takes me to there's another story in the news that really bugged me for a couple reasons. There was a couple. Let's see. I believe it was. I don't know where it was. Pennsylvania. That's what it was.
Mm.
But they belong to some fundamentalist Christian church that believes in faith healing. So,
like, get the snakes in the oils type shit.
I don't know if it's that crazy, but it's just some backwards ass shit. Basically, what happened was they lost one child in 2009,
right?
Which they're serving probation for because they refused to take their sick baby to a doctor, and they just said prayer instead. They're just going to use prayer, and that's going to heal everything.
Yeah.
Well, fast forward to 2-3 weeks ago,
right?
They decided they had an 8-month-old son now, and who had diarrhea and couldn't eat, and
something's wrong.
Baby's fucking sick,
Yeah.
like probably needs some medicine and IV or
antibiotics, dehydrated,
Pedialyte, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
They refused to go get help, and just for prayer, they just gave a prayer again, and once again their baby died.
Yeah, and see, this is my argument for sterilizing fucking people. People say, no, you can't do that. That's wrong. It's inhumane. Really? You can do it to a dog who just basically, you can do it to your cats or dogs, and all they do is act off a fucking instinct. It's their nature to go and hump something, fuck something, and breed.
I think that's our nature too.
Yeah, but we're above them for a reason. We got fucking logic and sense and shit that we supposed to deal with and have, and these fucktards are, all right, they let one baby die. Somebody should have been like, you know what? No, you bitches ain't allowed to have kids ever again, and fucking sterilize both these fucks so this doesn't happen again.
And that's the problem with our system. Our system isn't about common sense and about what's best for the child. It's about reunification and bringing families
I don't mind that.
together.
I don't mind it. That's fine.
Fuck that.
No. Reunification is fine. If you fuck up and you can actually get your life together, because I've seen it. I'm living it every goddamn day. You can fuck up. Okay, we all fuck up and do shit. And as a parent, yeah, maybe you shouldn't have done that shit. I give you that.
Okay.
But if you can get your life together, you can find programs, you can find things that are willing to get you and give you the help that you need, and you can clearly fucking do a 180, turn your fucking life around, and they see that, okay, you can have your kids back and you actually can fucking keep it and keep it going. That's cool. I'm with that.
No.
But
you don't understand. You don't understand the damage it does to these. Okay, I've worked in social services since I was 21.
Right.
All right, 20. Yeah. I've worked in mental health. So I worked in the mental hospital with children and adults. I've worked at the drug rehab. Yeah. I've worked in welfare. I've worked in the sheriff's department.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've seen a lot of the from A to Z and in between.
And I've just been around shit. Go around the west side, shit like that.
Yeah.
And reunification does nothing for the child. All it does is makes the parent feel like less of a scumbag when they shouldn't. They are a fucking scumbag. Okay, case in point. Okay, so you have the parent that they were on crack, and so they prostitute out their child. Yeah. All right, so they can go get their glass pipe, and they they fucking left their kid for 3-4 days. I don't know. The kid was fucking fending for themselves like at 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
They go get clean. and now they're clean, so they should get that child back. Fuck that. You know, no, seriously, fuck that. You know why? Because that parent now all that giving that child back to the parent is doing is making that parent feel better about them when they should feel like a fucking piece of shit like they are, as opposed to doing what's right for that child. Because what's that child going through every night? Night terrors, fucking sweats, like they can't sleep, they have anxiety, they can't function in school, they can't deal with people, and that's going to be with them forever. And every time they look at this parent, it's a constant reminder. But the courts say, no, the parent's not doing that now, so you can go back to them. When this child is suffering from PTSD because they have to stare this fucker in the face every day. And, you know, when you had these kids that can get adopted and can go to a foster family and get taken to a good home, right? That family that loves them, and they love these kids, and they treat them good. And then they pull them out of these homes to put them back with these pieces of shit who stay clean for 2 years and then go back to their old ways. And the kid's back in the system even more fucked up. And you know what happens to the kid? The kid ends up becoming the parent.
Yeah.
And so fuck reunification, because I'm sorry, if you ever chose a glass pipe over your child, if you've ever fucked your child or sold your child to someone to fuck, if you've ever decided that anything in life is more important than your child, guess what? You made your decision. You made your bed. Lie in it. That child's not yours anymore. That child's going to go to someone who cares about them and gives a shit. Not to some piece of shit who's like, oh, you know, this child, I like it now. Now that's like 13 and, it's, you know, I don't have to do anything. You know, when the child's fucked up. And I've seen it. I've seen it where a kid started using heroin at age 8 years old with the parent because the dad thought it was cool that his kid shoot dope with him. And what the courts do, they sent the dad to a 30-day rehab and made him take a couple classes, and they give the child back. What happens? Same shit, except for now the dad's prostituting the son out. You know, and it's reunification because it's what's better. We got to keep families together. Fuck that. We got to think about our kids and what's right for the kids.
I'll give you that.
That's why.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, reunification to me, the reason why it's hard as fuck to get your kids taken from you in this society. You call CPS because we've had to do it because we're at death row or we're mandated reporters.
Yeah,
you'll see a kid with bruises. I've seen a parent grab a baby, shake the shit out of the baby, and start cussing in the face. I call CPS and say, oh well, they're allowed to corporally punish your child. They can, you can discipline your child, and we can't mandate how they talk to their child and what words they use. And like, okay, so they don't do anything. They won't do anything. They don't even come out. So to get your child taken from you, even temporarily, you had to have fucked up.
Yeah.
And so to give those children back to these pieces of shit, to me, and if any of you people are listening are those pieces of shit, go fuck yourselves and listen to another show. But seriously, like to me, I think of the kids first, and because people only think about like the physical trauma on kids, like if they've been something happened. Physical scars and bruises go away.
Yeah.
Mental scars don't leave you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're right.
And so to me, it's like our court system, that's why these pieces of shit, these weird, freakish religious zealots, get their babies back to keep killing them, because reunification, because it's a good idea. They have one more baby they might get back.
Wait, what?
There's one more child they have that's not dead yet. It's like a 7 or 8 year old. They may get that child. They're on probation right now. Whatever happened, they're being charged with manslaughter. They may be found guilty. They may not be. But if they're not, this child may go back to them.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
That's reunification.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm all for sterilization now. We got so many people out here fucking with no regard of or no disregard of the kid. Like you said, you think of the kids first. Like where I'm at, you got fucking chicks coming around with fucking 6, 7 kids, 8, 9, 10 kids. Most of them got different daddies, and for some reason, they never get fucking, like, nothing's ever done to where it's like, okay, you can't have no more kids. Like, this one ain't gonna stay with you either because you fucking retarded and, you know, like you said, you doped up or whatever. So, I don't know.
To me, not only they should just, the kids should all be taken from that person.
And that person should be sterilized.
If there's been a crime committed, then yes, I would.
No. Having 10 kids and you can't take care of none of them because you on crack, there's your crime. Sterilized.
Well, I mean, yeah, if
Sterilized.
that you're a criminal at that point, though.
Well, yeah, but even...
But no, because if someone's just a whore, and they just want to bang everyone, and they have 7, 8 kids because whatever, but they're not using drugs, they're not necessarily treating the kids bad, they can't afford to support them, but I don't believe that person should be sterilized because they haven't. I believe they should be, mandated to take some classes, perhaps on some what do they call it, preventative measures.
That's called high school, and
this country's
dude,
sex education is bullshit.
The fucking condom aisle is damn near right next to the candy. So, like, if you're buying your kids a fucking Snickers, how about you buy yourself a box of fucking Trojans and keep it pushing? Like,
okay. For some people, yeah, that's whatever. But think about it. If you grow up in a place where you got no money, you got no. If you're on the system, you got no money for fucking, food and shit. Let alone $8 bottle of condoms.
Planned Parenthood is free, though. Planned Parenthood. Go get you some free shit.
No, I agree. They're stupid, and they keep, and people keep making the same mistakes are dumb.
Yeah, but now you got but see, the same thing with the whole, like you're talking about reunification. Now you can't take care of your kids, and now they end up in foster care, or they end up in this, that, and the other. But if
you end up in foster care, it's because something else. It's not just because you have a lot of kids. It's because there's either there's severe neglect going on,
right?
Because usually
or drugs or whatever.
Yeah, I mean it's more than that. Having a lot of choice, because think about it, people that have come from foreign lands.
Right. I'm not saying it's bad to have a lot of kids. I'm not saying that.
Right.
I'm saying it's bad to have a lot of goddamn kids and you can't take care of them, or you choosing the boyfriend over your kids.
Right.
Or, you choosing.
But how do we, if they're not committing crimes and they're not doing anything that's harmful to the kids except for having a lot of kids, where what do we say is
where do we draw the line?
Then we start becoming China, or we're putting a cap on babies. I mean, there's obviously a severe hard cap, but
one. What is their cap? Is it like 1 or 2? Or
you can have as many boys as you want, but you can't have more than one female. But the thing is, so you
okay. So let me retract my statement and clarify it with people who have all these kids and then have them taken away because of neglect or drugs or whatever. Okay, so you said then they're a criminal,
right?
They should be sterilized.
Yeah,
all right. Not just fucking Tina May, who done had 13 kids just because Tina May don't know she don't know how to not get caught on a downstroke.
And I like the fact you use Tina May because that was very it could be either way. It could be a country black girl or it could be a redneck white girl. So it was very much the UNITY. It's just Jason's building the bridge.
There's holes all over. I don't know. Let's get off of this depressing shit, man. What's some happy shit, man? Motherfuckers want to hear some happy shit. What's going on the happy side?
Well, I don't think it's bad to talk about real
this
stuff.
is like this is why I don't watch the news. I'm just sad.
But I mean, it's stuff that's real and it's happening and it's important. You
know what's real? You know what's happening? The GS4 is coming out.
What the fuck is a GS4?
Galaxy S4.
See, that's not some nerd shit that I don't care about.
Yeah, but,
I got a Galaxy S3 and I
that you hate.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. I could give a fuck about gadgets.
Yeah. See,
I mean, I like a PlayStation shit, but
gadgets are my shit. That's what I like. You know what I do every day? I swear. I get in. First 10 minutes usually. Yeah, it's gadgets. I'm looking up what's the new gadget, what's the new app thing, what's the new this, that, and the other. And then I get to work or whatever. But usually it's that I don't turn on Yahoo News. I turn on fucking Phone Dog and see what's going on over on that end.
Phone Dog?
Yeah, phonedog.com. Yeah. Or Phone Scoop, or I don't know. There's a few other spots I checked
Scat
out.
lovers.
Well, yeah. Who doesn't like a little scat? Go on.
No, but the thing.
I
with
understand what
the-
you're saying. I need to be informed. I need to know what's
No.
going on in the world and in the world around
And that's
me,
fine. I mean, I'm all for happy-go-lucky shit, obviously.
Yeah. Once happier shit starts happening,
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, like last night, I had a non-depressing night. It was pretty awesome.
Well, what the fuck happened last night?
Okay, so I leave death row around 4:30, and I come home, and my boy Twos and Adam, my illegal friend, they came through, and
Illegal or just undocumented?
well, same shit. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he has paperwork, but whatever. He's an awesome
We don't
dude.
judge him. He's a good
but
guy.
he's a redneck.
Yeah, well, that was good.
Yeah, he's an illegal redneck, which is awesome. He's my boy. But yeah, so me, Adam, and Twos, we hop into the truck and start popping open a little couple Coors Lights or whatever, and we're driving out to Frisco, and we ended up on our way. We stop in Dublin,
Right.
and because we were gonna take the BART or whatever, but as custom, my buddy Twos, it's tradition where we stop at a liquor store before we go to any game because it's not beer, it's
Liquor.
Yeah, so he grabs I don't know 4, 5, 6 little bottles of Fireball,
Fireballs and shit.
stuffs his pockets, and Adam grabbed like a 40 ounce of Modelo or something like that.
Yeah.
I grabbed a couple of little Bacardi bottles and a Coke Zero because trying to watch the calories, and just poured it in there and shook it up and drank a little bit. But I wasn't really buzzed or anything. I was just trying to just a little sip or whatever.
Yeah.
So we take the BART. We get out to the game. We're having fun, drinking some beers, watching the game. Giants win. It's an amazing comeback. So we're high-fiving. We're all pumped up and shit. And after the game is where the fun starts. Cause all right, so first of all we didn't want to be late when we got
Right.
we got there, so we took a cab from BART to the stadium, which I thought was gonna be like $20.
Right.
No, $7. I highly recommend anyone does it. It's awesome. Fuck Muni. So after the game, Two's like, fuck walking. He's
Right.
like, those little people. Okay, they got the little bicycles that
Yeah,
seat in the back.
yeah.
Well, this poor broad.
You
So-
had somebody bike you 3 heavy motherfuckers.
So he sees this
Fucking rickshaw.
So we see and she wasn't even Asian. That's what was funny. So we see the thing, and we walk over and we see this big dude. We're like, oh,
Right.
yeah, he's gonna have to lug us because we're
Yeah.
bigger guys, whatever. And so he's like, oh, she could take you. It's her first night. Like,
Oh, he's a dick.
so all right, so we hop in the back. He's like, she can handle it. So we hop in the back of her car. Other bikes are fucking passing us. She's dying back there. I was like, we're sitting there just talking shit to everyone going by. And so we're going all the way down in Embarcadero just on this thing, and we look like a couple of douchebags. So we got this little girl like lugging us around. Like
Fucking pedaling around.
it
and
just I just felt bad. It just looked like she was like, I don't know, some kind of I don't know, like, not a slave, but something. Just she was beneath us and
Right.
just dragging us around. And the only thing that could have made it worse if it had been someone who was black, and then there was like 3 white dudes in the back, and then it really looks like really we haven't in this many years. This is how far we've gotten. You might as well have been reenacting a scene. I might as well have been Leonardo DiCaprio from Django. But yeah, so we eventually get all the way down to where the BART area is, like
Right.
the kind of the port, whatever. And we hop off and give her the money, and we felt bad, tipped her and shit.
Yeah.
And, well, they tipped her. I didn't tip her. Fuck that shit. She was just doing her job.
All right,
They don't
all
tip.
right, Mr. Pink.
Yeah, they don't tip me for answering the phones at work. So. No, I was kidding. No, so we tipped her, and then we go over and we had to piss.
Yeah.
Bad. You've been drinking all game.
Yeah.
The lines at the stadium are so long. You're not going to use those bathrooms.
Yeah.
It takes
Plus, you
forever.
do have a thing about refusing to use the restroom while you're at a game.
Yeah, I won't do it.
Yeah.
So we get over there, and okay, if you're familiar with San Francisco, like downtown has like obviously a bajillion high rises, and one of the really big ones is the Hyatt.
The way downtown should be.
Really nice hotel, at downtown by the Embarcadero.
All right.
I think it was $400, $500 a night type places.
Oh, okay.
You walk in as like the fancy elevators that go all the way around. They're spinning while they're going up and all kinds of crazy shit. Right? It's like fucking fancy,
classy shit.
Pinkies up type joint.
Oh, well, yeah.
So we walk in like we were guests, of course, and we find a bathroom and take a piss, and so we leave and there's a bar, and it's like a swanky bar,
right? Swanky
fucking bar, right? So there's a bunch of douchebags and they're in their suits and their ties and their fancy shoes.
Now, what time we get out of the game?
10:30.
Who the fuck is still wearing a suit and tie at 10:30?
Douchebags.
Fucking A. I've never understood that shit. It's fucking late.
I hate wearing pants in general, let alone a suit for that long. Like the first thing I do when I get off work is I go to wherever I can just to take off my pants. 'Cause I hate wearing pants. Right now I'm doing this pantsless.
Wow.
But
I'm glad you're on the other side of the table, sir.
But yeah. So we go in this bar. We decide, Tu's like, fuck that. Let's go get a drink. We're like, are you sure? Like, 'cause we gotta drive right. Let's go get a drink. Yeah. All right. So you walk over to the bar, we sit down, and he's kind of buzzing.
Right.
Which is, per usual. It's
right.
Twos is the best person to go to a game with. He is the Two show. The baseball games, I don't really like to get that drunk because I love the game. I follow it. Hockey. If I go to a hockey game, I get wasted, and I don't mean to. It's just I don't understand the game. And there's a lot of Russian names going on. I started getting anxiety because I'm like, when's the attack coming? And so I drink just to ease that.
Right.
But yeah, baseball, no. So Twos goes and he gets the we sit down at the table and claps his hands. Waitress. And this lady comes over and she barely speaks English. So, hello. I don't know what kind of accent I'm trying to do. She was like from Latin America or something.
Okay. Yeah.
I
Spanish speaking.
Yeah, I started to sound like an Asian woman. I don't know why. But anyways, and he said, so would you like a menu? And he was like, no. He's like, we're going to have Jameson. So he's ordered shots of Jameson. So he takes shots, high five and shit. And we're being not rowdy, but a little loud. So all the douchebags in the suits are looking, oh, God, these bastards. They're in suits. I'm wearing jeans.
Right.
A Giants jersey, unbuttoned.
Yeah.
Giants hat backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Twos has a hat on backwards, shorts and a T-shirt.
Right.
Adam has like a hoodie and jeans on.
Right.
So, yeah, that's how we roll into this swanky-ass place. Like with chandeliers everywhere and shit. And so we're high-five. He's like, waitress! After we take the shots. And she looks over. Waitress, come here. Come here, beautiful. And so she comes over, and he's like, we need a chaser. And she's like, what would you like? He's fuck, not limes. Shit's too cliche. He's strawberries. Make it snappy. So she walks over to the bar and she's talking to the bartender. They're looking over. Oh my God, we got to just give these assholes what they want so we can get the hell out of here.
Right.
They looked like they were really uncomfortable with us being there. So
just get them some strawberries, get them the fuck out.
So she comes over with like a big glass with 3 skewers.
Right.
The skewers are just filled with strawberries. It was like strawberry kebabs. It was awesome. So we take the strawberries. We eat them. We high five. We watch the end of the playoff game that was on TV, the basketball game, and
right.
Then we beat cheeks over to Bart because we're like, oh shit, it's getting kind of late. Bart might stop running soon.
Oh yeah.
So we get on Bart and we end up going to the West Dublin station, and we get on the train eventually, and we're on the train and just having a good time. We get off, we get in the truck, hit the freeway. We're listening to Ron and Fez. It's another podcast.
All right.
It's not a podcast. It's an actual radio show.
Radio show,
yeah. They're legit. They're not hacks like us. So yeah, we're listening to that and we're laughing, having fun, and all of a sudden we're driving. It's like been like an hour, right?
Right.
And
right.
Dublin is 45 minutes away from where we live. So we're like, Two's like, damn, we're driving for a while. Oh shit, I went the wrong way, I think. And we didn't know where the fuck we were. We couldn't get a good GPS signal, so we had no idea. Like,
right.
So we pull over. We finally find like a place where a McDonald's, because we got the freeway and we're like, we saw the Golden Arches.
There's always a McDonald's.
And Golden Arches always say, welcome. That's what they say to me.
Yeah.
And so we drive through, and we find out we're in a place called Martinez. Somehow we end up in Contra Costa County. And then we're like, oh, shit. So then we spend the next, 30 minutes trying to find the right freeway to get back home.
Right.
And then we eventually, make our way home with, I think, choose to pull over one time to piss on the side of the freeway.
No.
And then, we kept trucking and got home about 1:30.
Oh, shit.
Went to sleep around 2 to wake up at 6 to be at work.
Good times.
Yeah, it was good times.
Good times.
That's a good way to spend a Monday night.
Yeah, that sounds like some hot shit.
So in baseball season, that's most Monday nights. That's how I spend them.
Yeah.
Because Monday nights is my nights to go. Mondays or Tuesdays are my nights to go to the ball game. So
Right.
So yeah, it was actually a pretty damn good time.
Sounds like some good shit to me.
Yeah, so
Right on.
you should have went, fucker.
Yeah, I was supposed to go, and shit fell through. So plus I was broke, and I didn't know you had the extra ticket. So shit happens. Next game.
We're talking May 20th. It's a Monday. Going to a Giants Nationals game. G. Russ
Oh, okay.
wants to go. And I'm sure the General and V Pain might want to go.
All right, right on.
So we can all roll out there. And
Fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah, just
Make it
buzz,
happen.
get buzz on the BART and watch a game. But yeah, so anything else for the week, man? It's been a while. I don't know if you probably have a shitload on your mind, or maybe nothing at all.
Not really, you know me. After about 3 days, I just fucking take a dry erase marker to my shit and just and it's all dried up. It's like, all right, cool. Start over fresh.
It becomes Betty White's vagina.
Pretty much. Yeah. We just fucking dry it off. And
Just dried, shriveled up with nothing much going on.
yeah.
Maybe not Betty White's. Her vagina is probably pretty active. B. Arthur in her current state.
Yeah, that's nothing going on.
That's
in that
dead
one,
dry vagina.
Yeah.
No bueno.
Nothing at all. No. Not know me. I start over fresh every 3 days or so. I don't really have much going on right now currently, so just waiting for the next week so I can call and make sure there's no fucking Michael Phelps in the pool, and
Yeah, there you go.
that's about it. Try to figure out some way to not be a fat motherfucker anymore. So
Well, before we close out, I want to talk about a couple things. Not talk about, but just mention. As always, you can check us out. iTunes, StitcherRadio.com, I think it is, or Stitcher.com. I don't know. It's one of those two.
Stitcher Radio.
Yeah, Google it. Podomatic.com, the website, epic6p.com. You can follow us at Twitter at the Pit Podcast.
The Pit Podcast.
The official Pit Podcast at gmail.com, Facebook, The Pit. And we want to give a shout out. Thank you to someone named Lulu Bees.
Yeah.
On iTunes for leaving a nice comment.
Yeah. We got our third comment.
Yeah, moving up in the world.
Awesome.
We're still below a piece of shit, but someone's acknowledging that, which is awesome.
Yeah. And I'd like to thank all the people who at least have been asking about the show.
Yeah, and we do apologize for just being unavailable for the last 2 weeks.
And we were available. The computer, on the other hand, not so much. But yeah, I just want to thank everybody out there who does listen, and actually it's a lot of people apparently, because people are like, what the fuck is going on? I'm bored at my desk. I need some show. And so it's like, I appreciate the fact that they didn't just go to another show and was like, well, fuck those guys. They're like, no, I need the pit back.
We don't know. They may have done that. They may not be coming back to this.
In my brain, I like to think that they were like, I need the pit back. I need E&J in my life. And so, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, so keep supporting the show. Spread the word. Tell a friend or two. Let them know that we don't suck that bad. And
I think we're pretty good.
Yeah,
I mean, we're fleshling. I mean, hey, takes a little while for the bird to fucking fly. It falls out the nest a few times. And
I don't know if we've ever gotten out of the nest.
All right, well,
I don't know if we've hatched out the egg yet. I'm just hoping we don't get scrambled.
There you go. Or if you're in an Asian country, just eating.
Just
like fresh out the. No. You know how you do the fucking with the embryo and shit.
They suck it out.
Yeah.
Ugh.
No, they fucking crack the egg open. It's like, hey, look, there's a whole damn.
They suck it out.
No, I'm talking about the ones that open the goddamn egg and you see a whole fucking bird sitting there.
That's what it is. They suck it all out through the hole
No,
and swallow it.
not them. I'm talking about the motherfuckers I've seen who open the egg completely and you see a whole
roll
bird.
with savages.
Well,
This is probably one of your hooligan air quote friends.
No, man, it's fucking, Andrew Zimmern on fucking.
He's not your friend.
No, he's not. But I'm just saying the things that I've seen him eat.
All right.
That's
Well,
what I'm saying.
till next week. Just kill yourself. Whatever. Just, I don't really care what the fuck you do. Just if you feel like
keep listening.
Yeah,
That's all we care
If you feel like
about.
listening in,
Keep
do it.
listening.
If not, then
You know.
sand up your ass.
And married people, fuck more often. I heard people. I was at lunch today, and come on, my married friends. Apparently, they ain't fucking like they supposed to. I guess maybe once you get married, you stop the fucking. So
No, that's a topic for a whole nother week.
yeah, I know, but I just wanted to leave it off on that note. Married people, fuck more often.
All right.
That's all.
And listen to us while you're doing it.
That would be so fucking awesome. And then leave us a comment.
Yeah, leave us a comment. We're married. We fucked. Why we listen to your voices?
Yeah, we don't need like distinct details, but yeah,
Jason wants details.
yeah, just yeah.
All right. All right, assholes. Later.
Peace.